Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the 5th time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start, and I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart, yeah. Need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through with the...
Welcome, everybody, to today's broadcast of the Morgan Trojans JV football team at Green Canyon. My name is David Halls, and I'll be producing and commentating and, doing everything else up here today. We're a little short-handed. Got my son here, Garrett Halls, with me. He's operating our camera, and we're going to do our best to bring this game to you. Got about 8.5 minutes on the clock till kick. Like I said, we're usually we have about 5 people covering a football game. Today we've got 2. So we'll do our best and hope to bring you a good and exciting game. We'll be covering the freshman game starting around 6 o'clock this evening, also here at Green Canyon. We're going to put you on mute here for a bit, and we'll be back when the game gets started. Jackson, what's your last name?
Summers?
Summers.
Yeah.
Somers.
Well, it's SOMM.
SOMN. Two N's.
Two M's.
Got you. Jackson, what's your last name? Summers. SOMERS. While we're waiting here, we're going to show you a highlight reel from one of our recent games. Hope you enjoy this.
First home game for the Trojans. This is exciting. Good atmosphere, good crowd tonight too.
Breaks the tackles out to the 40, 50, go! 30, 20, they won't catch him. He's in for a Trojan touchdown. Lincoln Gilson. Intercepted by Morgan. Jet Salmon, 24-karat gold with his first interception of the season. And that's the end of the ball game. Morgan 59, Bear River 24.
Procrastinating preventive maintenance? No need. At Jiffy Lube, our highly trained technicians make car care make sense, so you can avoid being in a pickle.
All right, getting ready for kick here. I didn't catch the result of the coin toss. I'm not sure if Morgan is going to receive or defer.
You have something we can cover that? It's like hot and it's not.
Morgan lining up to receive the kick. Commentary will be a little bit light today. Apologize about that. Like I said, we're just a little short-handed today up here in Logan, North Logan, Green Canyon High School. Beautiful sunny afternoon, light breeze, not a cloud in the sky. don't have a roster from Green Canyon today, so we'll do our best to call them out by number. And apologize for any errors on the Trojan side as well, as we have some duplicate numbers. And here we go. Number 11 fakes a handoff. Through he goes. That's number 11. Luke Wheeler is going to take it to the house. And sure enough, he makes it there. And just like that, Morgan is on the board. Kick is good. Got the Green Canyon Marching Band in the field adjacent to us. You can hear that in the background. Morgan setting up for the kick. Number 89. And brings it back. That's about 5 yards there. 1st and 10 from about the 30-yard line for Green Canyon. Looks like gain of about 1. Number 6, Jack Hurd with the tackle. Try to see if I can get our replay going here. And no good. We'll work on that here in a minute. Off the screen and incomplete. Back for the pass. It's number 27. Breaks a tackle. And brought down by number 85, Noah Birkland. Still no go on the replay. Keep on working on that and see what we can do. Back for the punt, number 24, Jake Halls, and number 6, Jack Hurd. Punt is off. Over the head of number 24, Jacob Halls. He's going to let it go. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 10 for the Trojans. Number 2, handoff, Kate Randall to number 19, Canyon Leonelli. Loss of a couple. Pass intended for number 84, Ben Russell. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and about 13. Trojans with their backs against the wall. Over the top, number 2, Kate Randall to number 11, Luke Wheeler with a great catch. 1st down, Trojans. Stopped in the backfield, number 19, Canyon Leonelli. Loss of about 2. Actually, loss of about 4 yards on the play. Randall in deep shotgun. Slant to number 6, Jack Hurd with completion. Brings it up to about 40. Brings up, looks like 3rd down and about 2 yards to go. Leonelli fighting through, and he looks like see where they spot it. He's fighting like a dog. Going to be close. Let's see how they call this. Looks like they're moving the sticks. Brings up a Trojan 1st down. Little high. Pass intended for number 10, Boston Zach the Hornet. Complete to number 6, Jack Hurd, who takes it down the sideline, picks up some additional yards, and a Morgan 1st down. Hand off to number 36, Joe Belinsky. Looks like he picks up about 8 or 9 on that play, just shy of a first down, brings up 2nd and short. Pass number 84, Ben Russell. And he's going nowhere. Loss of about 4 on the play. Good coverage there by the Wolves. Good deep, number 6, Jack Hurd. Oh, was he in? Couldn't quite see from here, but it looks like he caught the ball, but it was just out of bounds. Incomplete on the play. Brings up 4th and about 9 yards to go. Trojans opting to go for it. And they got him to bite. Offsides on the Wolves, I'm guessing. Sure enough, offsides. Buys Morgan just a little bit of room. 4th and about 3 yards to go. Okay, checking coach. Get the play. And it looks like the Wolves pick up a stop. Turnover on downs. First and 10 from the 37-yard line. And stopped in the backfield by, looks like a couple Trojans there on the tackle, but number 25, Brocken Saunders, among others. Going deep and complete to number 22. Pass coverage by number 29, Ryler Jorgensen with the tackle. Wolves pick up about 1 on the play. Completion to number 34 from the Wolves. First and 10 for the Wolves. 35-yard line, 36. 4 minutes left here in this first quarter of this JV football game. And nothing there. Brought down to the backfield. Number 83, Ken Whitmer. And others in on the tackle. Oh, brought down. It's like number 85. Noah Berkland on the sack. Brings up 3rd and a mile for the Wolves. Big hit by number 45, Chase Nye. Brings up 4th down. The Wolves are setting up for punt. Fair catch called by number 6, Jack Hurd. First and 10 for the Trojans from their 20-yard line. Number 11, Luke Wheeler. Picking up some blocks and getting blocked and tackled from behind by number 31 of the Wolves. Great catch there by Luke. Great pass from Randall. Gain of about 40 yards on that play. Where they at? They started at the 20. 50 yards. Catch by number 10, Boston Zach. 2nd down and short. Complete to number 11, Luke Wheeler. Oh, he's going for it. Number 25, Luke Bowerly with the catch and the fight and the touchdown. And the extra point is good. The scoreboard's a little jacked up. You can blame me. iPad's overheated. Umbrella blew down. Can't watch the game and do the scoreboard and do the production all at the same time. So we apologize. So I didn't catch what happened there, but PAT was not counted, and it looks like the Trojans are setting up to go for 2 here. Nope, they're setting up to kick. And it's good. Oh, a fumble on the play. Covered by the Trojans, it looks like. Let's see what the call is. Trojans sending out the offense. Morgan, 1st and 10 from about the 12-yard line. Randall's going to keep it. And then he goes for a touchdown. PAT is good. About 30 seconds here left in this first quarter. Great kick. And brought down at about the 22-yard line. Bring out the Trojan defense. 1st and 10, Wolves. See if we got our replay working. We'll give it a shot here. Feel like I'm changing the spark plugs as we're flying down the freeway. And met in the backfield there. Looks like by, I saw number 6, Jack Hurd with the tackle. Brings up 2nd and about 15 yards for the Wolves. Looks like we've got a timeout on the field. Nope, that's the quarter. Take a break. We'll be right back. Okay. Cameraman on the bio break. Producer. Announcer. Cameraman, replay operator. David Halls, ladies and gentlemen. See if we can catch that replay. No. Fail on the replay repair. Oh, what a play. Bad snap on the ground. There was a fumble. And the quarterback managed to slip out of the pocket. Whip it in for a reception by, I believe, number 87 from the Wolves. Short of the first down, that brings out the punting unit with a 4th and about 6 yards to go. Punt fielded by number 6, Jack Hurd, who's got some room. Picks up a good block by number 24, Jake Halls. Around the edge he goes. I think he's going to take it to the house. He's got it. That's it. And there's a flag on the play. Bet we've got a hold or a block in the back. Let's see what the ref says. Personal foul on the return team. Not sure what the personal foul was or who it was committed by. So now you're asking yourself, what's the point of having a commentator if he doesn't even know what's going on? First and 10 for the Trojans from the 35-yard line. Second quarter here. Bossack wide open. Turns down. And just about makes it, but a little shy. Tippy-toeing down the sideline and steps on the white. Brings up a first down for the Trojans from about the 10-yard line. 12-yard line. And up number 19, Canyon Leonelli, fights his way to the goal line, comes up just about a yard shy. First goal from the looks like we've got an injury on the play. Got one of the Wolves down. Official timeout. So he took a shot, a collision on that tackle as he came in. Looks like can't quite see. Looks like he's holding on to the side of his helmet. He springs up quickly here. He's up, number 31, jogging off the field. For the best for him. Looks like he'll be able to shake this off pretty quickly. Trojans knocking on the door here, about the 1-yard line. Handoff number 19, Canyon Leonelli, and loses about a half yard. Brings up second down and goal for the Trojans. Low snap right over the top to Boston. Nope, to 84, Ben Russell. A little overthrown. Pass number 19. Oh, just out of his hands. Canyon Leonelli. It's all right, Canyon. You got this. 4th and goal for Trojans. I think Canyon quick check just really fast to make sure there wasn't a DB coming up on him when he went to catch that ball and got his eyes off it for just a split second. Hands are solid like glue normally. He's going to hang on to it. Nope. He looks, and he picks up number 16, Jake Hansen, to the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Great heads-up play there by the Trojans. Good job by Hansen getting open. Great look there by Cade staying on his feet. Nine minutes, 55 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Back for the kick, number, I can't tell his number, Thomas Hicks. .95. Good kick. And it's good. Trojans 28, Wolves 0. Green Canyon starting out with a great season on their varsity team. Talking to their assistant athletic director for the game, says they've started out perfect. 3-0 record. They'll be heading to Morgan tomorrow evening for a matchup with the Trojans. Look forward to that game. That sun feels like someone's painting our backs with a flamethrower. Still going on his feet and rolls out of bounds. Great return there for the Wolves. And a little homework for the Trojans. It's called breakdown and tackle. Great field position for the Wolves here. 1st and 10 from about the 40. Ooh, that's a fumble. No whistle. They drive forward. Eventually they'll stop progress. It's a pass. Even though like an incomplete because it was a pass, given the direction, the location of the pass, behind line of scrimmage, not going forward, counts as a fumble, and the Trojans recover it for a 1st down. Disappointment for the Wolves. They had great field position there, and they'll bring out their own defense. Canyon with the catch and the run. Great play for great pickup. Picks up the 1st down and a whole lot more. 9 minutes, 22 seconds left in this first half. Trojans again threatening to score. Handoff again to number 19, Canyon Leonelli. Tackled for a few yard gain. Randall back for the pass. Looking deep. Oh, intended for number 11, Luke Wheeler. A little bit over his head. Cade rolling, looking deep. Wide open. Number 42. Boston Caldwell or Chase Allen? I can't tell which. Great number, though. 42. 42, Garrett. That was my basketball number in high school. And Jackie Robinson's number. PAT good. And my scoreboard's not caught up. 35-0. Trojans. Fighting my umbrella here, trying to keep the sun off this equipment. The iPad already shut down due to overheating. If the stream stops, you'll know why. If that's the case, just go back out to morgansportsnetwork.com or look us up on YouTube and we'll restart the stream. Hopefully that won't happen. Trojans coming out for the kick. Tyler Quigley, the voice of the Trojans, watching from the cherry capital of the world right now, Traverse City, Michigan, also the birthplace of my sweet wife. It is a great place for cherries, by the way. If you go there, there's a restaurant right downtown, Garrett. They serve nothing more than, well, they serve a lot of things, but everything there is made out of cherry. You think cherry pie is underwhelming? Oh, you thought it was underwhelming. Oh, that's right. You went. We went there one time. Tyler Quigley up there doing a little business. His part-time job is selling insurance product. His full-time job, Morgan Sports Network. What about the salad there with the dried cherries in it? That was good. Ooh, just enough for a touchback. Bring out the Trojan defense. 8.5 minutes left in this first half. Garrett, at the half, we got to put the microphone on you. It's hard to talk to myself. So,
Sports.
Go Sports. So Garrett was great basketball player, loved baseball. Football, only 1 year. Second grade. Number 44. Second grade, 1 year and done. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Wolves. Handoff. And nothing there. Stop by the wall. I'm giving credit on that tackle to number 44, Tristan Nelson. Had a little help. Wyatt Turner. Maybe a little help from Ken Whitmer. Jason and I might have got a hand in there too. Great tackle there. Ken Whitmer. He was so fun to watch when we were little. Still fun to watch, but when we were little in particular, Ken Whitmer, number 83, he taught tall, but not always the biggest kid on the field. One of the nicest kids you could ever meet. But when he put on the helmet, he got mean. And he's still doing his thing. Shout out to Morgan Sports Network executive Mike Despain. He would be here tonight, but he's off getting family pictures. His second oldest son, Nick, Morgan Trojans quarterback emeritus, can we say that? From last year, is heading out on a mission here soon, getting that family picture in before he departs. It's an unreasonable excuse to not be here, but whatever. He's heading down to southern part of Texas, right on the border, speaking Spanish. And, of course, Mike's in the right place tonight. Third and 12 yards to go for the Wolves. Back to pass, looking deep. Oh, he's going down. Number 13 sacked by 83 Ken Whitmer, and check that out. Ken Whitmer sacks him, and then what does he do, Garrett? Turns around, pats him on the back, helps him up. That's right. Ken's that guy. Good guy, good player, good sport. Great kid. Fourth down. Wolves to punt from the back of their end zone, and it's out the back. It's going to be a safety. So the rule on that, Garrett, I do know some things about football. The rule on that is if you go out of bounds out of the back of the end zone, or you snap the ball and it goes out of bounds over the back of the end zone, it is an automatic safety. Still over here fighting our stupid umbrella. If you're wondering what the umbrella is for when it's hot and bright, it's that our equipment is literally melting in this direct sun. So we've got a umbrella here to shade it a little bit, and every time the wind catches, the umbrella goes down and I scramble and Garrett scrambles and the iPad shuts down, and it's just a disaster. So on the safety, the Wolves will kick from the 20-yard line. We got 3 back to receive. Number 11, Luke Wheeler. 16, Jake Hansen. I think that the head of the triangle there, yes, number 19, Canyon Leonelli. In front of him looks like, I don't know, Noah Berkman. Canyon's got the catch, going through, gets his way past midfield. Good return there by Canyon. Yes, he is. He's his nickname is the Italian Job, but we sometimes call him the bowling ball. He rolls down the field and just knocks all the pins over. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Trojans from the 45. 5.5 minutes left in this first half. Cade back to pass, looking deep. Number 11, Luke Wheeler. He's wide open. He's got it. He's going to walk on into that touchdown. Oh, he's going to put on the Jets there at the last second. That's a touchdown. Great catch there by number 11, Luke Wheeler. Good eyes and great ball by Cade Randall, finding him and hitting him deep. Looks so easy. Why don't they do it every play? It's a great route by Luke. I don't think Luke realized that DB was a little closer than he thought. He was kind of jogging into the end zone and then had to put on the Jets to make it to the pylon. Got the housework done. And the PAT is good. And the umbrella is down. You don't get this kind of quality, Garrett, on ESPN, Fox. No. You only get this kind of coverage on Morgan Sports Network, where an umbrella is our broadcasting booth. Well, is what it is. Shout out to our sponsors who help us and support us with this equipment that we've got here to help bring this broadcast to you. Appreciate their contributions. Their logos are there in the lower left corner. Pass complete, number 29. And tackled by numbers 25. Bracken Saunders. I think somebody else was in there. I don't know who else it was. Maybe Noah Berkland, I think, 85. Over the top, number 20, intended receiver. Good pass, just popped out. Brings up third down and 10 yards to go. Flag on the play. Little route there. Maybe a false start here. Let's see what the ref says. Yep, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down. Can you zoom a little tighter for us? There we go. Quarterback looking deep. Not a lot of options. And overthrown. Number 42, the intended receiver. Coverage by number 29. Number 29, Ryler Jorgensen. And that brings up the end of the half. Trojans 44, Wolves 0. This production today is brought to you by Morgan Sports Network, one of the top sports broadcasting networks in the county of Morgan, Utah. During this halftime presentation, or during this halftime break, I should say, no presentation today, it looks like, we will play for you our 100 yards with MSN that we showed last week. Look forward to another 100 yards with MSN tomorrow night, featuring 2 new players. We won't tell you who. Gonna leave that in suspense. If you want to know, you'll got to tune in tomorrow night, halftime, for 100 yards with MSN. Here's the one we played last week. We're here with number 15, Christian Nunez. We're going to walk 100 yards. Let's go.
Sure.
So, Christian, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I play football for Morgan. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of all I really do, to be honest.
So it's your senior year.
Yeah.
First week of school, first week of senior year. How'd it feel?
It flew. I mean, I swear last year I was a freshman, so yeah, it's going by fast.
So what does it mean to you to be a part of this Morgan football culture?
You know, it means a lot. I know a couple of my friends are other football teams, and I don't think it's close to, like, it represents family on this team. We're so close together. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what it is, family.
Yeah. So high school will go by quickly. You'll be done before we know it. What's your plans after high school?
Maybe go to college. I might work for my uncle. He's building a business down in I think it's Huntsville or somewhere down there. So yeah,
that's awesome. So on the defense, you play receiver. On Morgan, on the practice field, who do you fear the most?
Probably Jet when I'm running a slant. It's pretty scary, but yeah, got to learn with it and made me a better player.
That's great. That's great. Tell us a little bit about your family.
Jaime is he used to be the kicking coach for Morgan. He taught Bo Johnson. Now he's really good. My aunt, I live with my aunt and uncle. My aunt's a real estate agent, and same with my uncle. So yeah, that's about it.
And last, tell us your nickname.
Crispy.
How long you had that?
Ever since freshman year. Tracker Jones. I came back from the huddle and I said I just ran the most crispy route ever, and so that's how I got it.
Crispy Christian, makes sense.
Yep.
Well, you just walked 100 yards, Christian,
Awesome.
with Morgan Sports Network. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Morgan sports fans, I'm Ryan Turner. I'm here with Bo Johnson. He's the kicker on the Morgan High football team, and we're going to walk 100 yards, Bo.
Perfect.
Bo, tell me about kicking for the Trojans. Is there a lot that goes into that? Do you get nervous?
It's been awesome, you know, just coming from a community with Morgan. It's super cool kicking, but it's scary, but it's not too scary because we're usually up a lot of points here at Morgan. So mainly just PATs, and that's about it. We're always killing
haven't felt the pressure
teams.
yet then?
Haven't felt too much pressure yet, but we'll see what happens.
How does
this year.
your soccer experience play into your kicking game?
Yeah, so I've played soccer most of my life since I was probably 3 years old. So that's kind of how I started kicking. I started kicking in 9th grade. Actually, like my summer going into 9th grade, I started kicking with Sloan. And yeah, soccer's played a big role just getting my legs stronger and being able to kick the ball far.
You play football, soccer, basketball. What's your favorite sport?
Football by far. It's been such a big thing in my life here at Morgan especially, and just everything it's taught me. I'll take a lot of the lessons throughout my whole life.
What's the favorite thing that you've learned by playing football?
I don't know. I think my favorite thing that I've ever learned from a coach was just even like 2 weeks ago, Coach Roberts on the offense, he gave me a quote that stuck in my head. It's you can't always find someone to hate, but you can always find someone to love. And I think that's just awesome, especially with the team, you know, all the sports, it's a family and it's supposed to be a brotherhood. So just you can always find someone to love, and that's who we should play for, is people we love.
That's awesome. Tell me one of your heroes.
I'll probably have to go with my dad. He's always just been a big role model, and I just look up to him a lot, and he's always trying to do the right thing, and he's taught me a lot of things in my life.
Tell me one last thing, best advice you've ever been given.
Best advice I've ever been given. Probably don't take anything for granted, especially with time. It's been a big thing. High school flew by, and it's crazy, but I think just anything in life, don't take anything for granted. Everything's so important, and every day is just a blessing, so we just got to live it to the fullest.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, folks. 100 yards with Bo Johnson.
Thanks.
Hey guys, we're Nathan and Shar Bingham, owners here at Bingham's Custom Meats in Morgan, Utah. We've been open since 2011 and we love being part of this community.
We want to invite everybody to come to the shop and see what we have. We're a full carcass butcher shop. We specialize in artisan butchery. We have an amazing staff. We have many products for you guys to see. We do our own brats here at the store, and we're known for our bacon bombs. So please come give us a try, and we'll see you in the store.
Well, in spite of our best efforts, we did not manage to fix the replay system during the halftime break. What does that mean for you? It means when you see something cool, push the pause button on your YouTube, click the back 10 or 15 seconds button, click the play button, and you've got your own very own homemade replay system. What do you think about that, Garrett?
If you also want to save it, you can also record it on your screen as well. So
That's right. You can do a screen recording, share it with your friends and family.
and then tag Morgan Sports Network.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Garrett Halls to the broadcast. His first time as not first time. Did you co-produce or co-commentate in the past Little League game?
No, this is my first time. I've never commentated a football game before in my life. So.
Or watched a football game before in your life.
Yeah, alone. Watched a football game. I have extensive experience as a second grade right wing, whatever I was.
You were a tackle or a guard or a safety or a quarterback.
Yeah.
So, whatever they needed you for those 5 plays.
Out of the entire year.
So Garrett, basketball and baseball player, but I think his specialty was downhill skiing. Here we go. The Wolves with the snap. Up the middle, number 27 tackled.
Good block by 85.
Tackled there by number 85. I think that's Noah Berkland. I think somebody else was in on the tackle as well. Let me see if I can get my cheat sheet out here. Yep, temperature. iPad needs to cool down before you can use it. So, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Again, you'll be disappointed. Do our best.
It's been a scorcher today.
Yeah, not so hot, only 87, 88 degrees, but that radiant heat from that sun. Quarterback looking deep. Oh, intended receiver number 34, almost there, just slipped through his hands. Give our iPad 10 or 20 minutes to cool down. Fortunately, we have 2 iPads. One's running the scoreboard. But the one running our roster is shut down. Wolves, deep in shotgun, rolling out. Looking deep. Nope, shallow to number 20 for the reception. 45 on the tackle?
On the defense, yep.
Number 45, I think that's Jace Nye. We want to say the tackle guy, but that's his cousin, so we don't say it because that's not fair to his cousin Rhett.
Where's Rhett at? Is he on the same team as him?
So Rhett graduated last year.
Gotcha.
And nickname was Rhett Nye, the tackle guy. Great contributor to that state championship team last year. Fourth and about 5 for the Wolves. They'll go for it. Got a man in the flats, number 20, caught, and then tackled out of bounds by number 25, Bracken Saunders. 25 on the defense is Bracken. 25 on the offense is Luke Bowerly. Got another number 11 Luke on offense. Or another Luke on the offense, number 11. Several great catches today and a couple of touchdowns. Wolves back for the snap. Fakes a handoff and then hands off number 27.
So what's the history between these two teams? Have they played a lot before?
So Green Canyon is 4A classification and Morgan is 3A classification. So they don't meet up normally unless they make a special arrangement. They have played for at least the past couple of years, and it's always fun to come up to Green Canyon or have them visit us. They've got a great staff. Their athletic director staff. It's been very accommodating to us as we came up here last year and then again today.
Yeah, super helpful today.
Yeah,
Big helps.
Very friendly. Oh,
nice
Good catch there. Oh, looks like a flag's coming in. I don't know what that was on. A little bit late coming in. And we got a player down on the Wolves. After that catch, he just got cleaned by 2 Trojans coming up from
with the third man
the backfield.
Too.
Yep. Don't know what the flag was, though. We'll see what the ref calls. Yeah, today I met one of the staff, Dallin. I worked with, I believe her name is Missy, the athletic director for the Green Canyon Wolves. And she is on vacation. Personal foul, looks like. Personal foul in the defense. I didn't catch on who. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty and automatic first down. Missy was gracious to point us to Dallin, and Dallin helped us up here today and provided great accommodations. I asked him if he was an assistant athletic director, and he corrected me. And he said, I'm assistant to the athletic director. Said with a smile and a wink. Little hat tip to Dwight Schrute there. Thought that was pretty good.
You know, we laugh at his joke, but I take it very personally as the assistant to the Morgan Sports Network.
Yes, you are. If you say you're a assistant cameraman, remember, you're assistant to the cameraman.
Some good plays, though, so far from the Morgan side of things. Do you have any particular highlights or any sort of...
Yeah, I really like the way that number 11, Luke Wheeler, started the game with
Very
that.
strong opening.
Yeah, that nearly 100-yard return. That was a lot of fun. Put some good momentum.
They had some really strong speed up in that first quarter.
They really did.
2 touchdowns, I think, right?
I don't know how many touchdowns they had there in the first quarter, but yeah, they're very successful there on their offense, and then played tough defense as well.
Their defense has been quite difficult. It seems like this game.
Yeah, I think they played really strong. The Wolves have struggled to get a first down. We'll see if they can't put something together the second half. Like I said, the Wolves varsity off to a great start this year, 3-0.
It's great to hear. How's the Morgan side of the team doing as well?
Yeah, so, if you looked at their record from the outside, you would think they've had a horrible season.
Right.
They're 1-2, so they lost their first one, their opener against Crimson Cliffs. They won against Bear River, and then they lost last week against Skyview. But if you look at the games and how they played them, and then if you understand the skill and the capacity of the teams that they did lose to, the season is actually going much better than the record, I think, would reflect.
Sure.
So we'll see tomorrow night. I think tomorrow night will be a good game. Green Canyon, I think, will be a tough competitor. I think Morgan will be tough for Green Canyon, and I hope it's a fun one.
Yeah, I'm optimistic for him. Obviously, Morgan Sports Network, of course, but hope that you still have
It is the Morgan Sports Network, after all, not the Green Canyon Sports Network. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but you always hope that they have a good season on both fronts. It's not always a fun game, or a fun season if it's just getting blown out all the time.
That's right. That's right.
Well, it looks like they're back on the field again. Looks like number 88 is back onto the bench, so it looks like hopefully he does okay.
He's getting some attention there. Going up the middle, number 27. And tangled up there by, is that number 25, Bracken Saunders, among others?
They've been an iron wall today.
Yeah, they really have. They've got a history of providing Morgan's got a history of providing a strong and tough defense. That's no different on this team, this JV team.
Yeah, how's their record been going so far?
So they're undefeated so far. They won. This is their third game. Had a bye the first week. Oh, great pass there.
Great catch.
Number 16, Jake Hansen with the wrap up. Tackle out of bounds. Caught by number 27 from the Wolves. Yeah, so the first, I don't know if it was a bye or not. JV just didn't have a game the first week. Sometimes usually JV has a little bit less games in their schedule. First game against Bear River
Okay.
that they won, and then their next game against Skyview that they won, and then tonight, which seems like they will walk away with the win tonight. 5.5 minutes left in this third quarter. Pressure on. Quarterback's rolling out. Tackled by number 25, Bracken Saunders. Good stop there by Bracken. Good scramble there by the quarterback to gain some yards. Second and about 10 yards, 12 yards to go here for the Wolves. Back looking for the pass, scrambling. Got pressure from. Oh!
Close.
Great athletic play there by number 12 of the Wolves. Going for that toe-dragging catch. Didn't quite get it, a little bit too far out of his reach. Great athletic play there nonetheless. Brings out third down and 13 to go. The first down marker is about just shy of the goal line there. So for all intents and purposes, this will be third and goal. Wish I at least knew the quarterback's name.
The Wolves?
Yeah. 13 out rolling. Looking to the pylon. Up it goes and broken up by number 6, Jack Hurd.
Strong defense on his portion.
Yeah, that was great. Great play by Jack for sure.
Yeah, they just haven't let up this entire game. It's been full pressure on Morgan's side for sure.
I agree.
Playing quite well today.
Looks like in this fourth and 13, the Wolves have opted to go for the field goal. Number 40. And it looks like it's probably got the distance, but a little wide. Wide to the right. And that brings up a turnover on downs. Bring out the Morgan offense. Suspect we'll see a new mix-up on the offensive side.
How's the quarterback been this season so far?
Number 2, Cade Randall. Cade's been dynamite. We've grown up watching Cade. He's played on Jake's team, your little brother, for probably since Jake was in 4th grade, and so we've watched Cade for many, many years, and he has just steadily progressed every single year. This year, no different.
Awesome.
We saw him get out some varsity reps, the Bear River game, a couple weeks ago. First real chance to play some significant varsity minutes there as Kenyon Leonelli up the. Nope, no, it's not Leonelli. That's number 43.
So a little bit of a push going on.
Yeah, driving forward. Number 43, Ben Lance with the carry. Cade got a chance for some varsity minutes the other night. The Trojans had a good lead, and so he came into the fourth quarter, and I thought, it's got to be a little nerve-wracking. Friday Night Lights. But he did really, really good, and so it was fun to watch. Cade rolling back past number 43.
Yeah,
Ben Lance picks up a few.
Seems a little frustrated on that one, but that's all right. How would you say he does under pressure? He's managed to keep his nerves?
Yeah, he's really good. He's gotten a lot faster over the years. And so, he doesn't scramble a lot, but when he needs to, he'll put some yards down. And he's actually harder to catch than you might expect.
Good throw to 20. Wolves holding a good stop on the Trojans right now.
Catch by number 20, Joe McLean. Good catch by Joe. Cade's rolling out to the left, looking deep. Oh, pass intended to number, I believe, 39. Is that right, Garrett? C.J. Murray.
So, yep. Looks to be it.
Almost there for C.J. C.J. Murray, wide receiver and rap star extraordinaire. Produces his own music. He's got some things on Spotify.
That's awesome.
He's got some of the boys from his team that are featured in some of his tracks. It's kind of cool with some participation in his rhymes. So it's kind of fun.
I'm assuming the genre is not boys choir.
Not boys choir. No, definitely not. It's good stuff though. I really like what he produces.
That's awesome.
We'll get him featured here on Morgan Sports Network one of these days. Some of his music.
Play in the background between.
Yeah, we actually had a few years ago, one of our players, I think it was Robbie Cameron, I think is his name. The Highway is his
Nickname?
His name, his artist name, and he actually is the background for our Morgan Sports Network intro.
Oh, that's awesome. That's way cool.
So we'll have to get CJ into the mix here as well.
The royalties he must be getting is insane.
Oh, yes, they are. Dozens of dimes. Brings up 4th down for the Trojans. Going for it, trying to get the Wolves to bite there on an offsides. They didn't take the bait. Cade checking in with the quarterback. Checking in number 19, Canyon Leonelli. And he's going to punt it. Great punt. Yes, that's a great play. So the trick there is, Cade usually doesn't punt, our quarterback. But on a play like that, sometimes they'll look like they're going for it, which will bring the defense up. Cade kicks it and ends up putting them in great position on the field from a defensive perspective.
Right. Because, yeah, honestly, they just have to maintain the stoppage. And
That's right.
So
That's right.
Looks like we're coming down on the clock here.
Yeah, about 5 seconds left in this third quarter.
Sun not getting any less hotter.
No, it's not. And that'll do it for this third quarter. Trojans will go down, huddle up, think about it for a minute. And the Wolves will regroup as well.
Interesting game, though, nonetheless, as we're coming to a close. The Wolves had a strong not interception, but strong return down in the middle of the second quarter.
Yeah.
Too bad.
And then they lost it on a fumble on their first play of that possession. Disappointing, I'm sure. Some new players out on the field here. Number 44, Bentley Cantwell over there on the far side playing corner.
So in this late into high school, are usually the players on the Morgan side switching up positions and stuff? Are they pretty well grounded?
Yeah, pretty locked in at this point. I mean, they do change positions from time to time, but usually not mid-season.
Sure.
Usually it changes.
Preseason.
Well, yeah, they'll kind of settle in. You might have a corner drop to safety or a safety come up to a receiver, something like that. Most of these boys grew up playing on both sides of the ball. Some kids, were quite big when they were growing up, and then the rest of the boys caught up with them, and that might take them off the line and put them into maybe a linebacker or a skill position. So it just kind of depends. Usually at this point, they're pretty locked into where they're going to be.
That makes sense. I just didn't know if they were still trying to get creative.
Oh, sack by number 12 from the Trojans.
That was a good cut in the center of that.
I think that number 12, that's Josh DeMond with the sack.
Yeah, that was a great eye on his part. Was able to see through the left side.
Yeah, slipped through there, got his arms around, and brought down the quarterback. Brings up 3rd and long for the Wolves.
Yeah, I mean, this O-line's been quite good. Number 88.
The D-line? Yeah, that's right.
D-line, my fault. Sorry, still learning my football lingo.
That's right. It's Lucas Cordero, number 88 there. 13 rolling, looking deep. Finds a man in the flats. And he's moving down the field, tackled by number 38 with some help.
Brings him to a first down.
38, Will Reyna. Will Reyna. Don't know if I pronounced that right. W-R-E-Y-N-A, Reyna. And a little bit of help there from number 30 as well. Number 30, Jet Larson. Also, occasional participant in Morgan Sports Network Winter Edition, Jet Larson. Up the middle. Number 21 from the Wolves.
Yeah, that D-line is insane.
Tackled by, looks like Will again. No, that was Jet coming up, number 30.
So what do you think is the best play for the Wolves at this point in the sense of trying to break through?
Yeah, I think they've had some good completions where they're able to make some distance. They've struggled a little bit with the run. That D-line, as you say, has been pretty tough today. .27 in motion. 13 looking. Under pressure from number 12. And complete to number 27. Being chased down. Tackled out of bounds by number 30, Jet Larson.
Reset back to a first down. Looks like they're making some yards this.
Yeah, making some progress. Trying to get on the board. 8.5 minutes about remaining in this game.
See if the Trojans are able to maintain the heat on them. See if we can get a good stoppage on this.
13 looking to his outside. Caught by number 22, looking to the edge. Pursued by 16, Jake Hansen, and tackled by number 85, Ken Whitmer, with others.
Shallow throw. Looks like it's out of bounds.
Incomplete. Pass intended for number 20. Broken up by, I think, number 16, Jake Hansen. What would you think if I told you we were on mute and I forgot to push stream at the beginning of this?
Well, and I feel like an idiot all of a sudden jumping in the middle of another end game and trying to recover it.
We've done all sorts of things at Morgan Sports Network, including broadcasting games while we had no audio, not knowing it, including having our cameras go black for a half hour and not knowing what to do about it. Snap number 13, quarterback. He's got some room.
Oh, I think that's it. That's it.
And they're going to score right there.
Right on the board.
Number 27 from the Wolves puts him on the board. Brings out the PAT team here for the Wolves.
See if we'll make this kick.
And he swished it.
Strong kick on that return, for sure. So yeah, actually, I don't know the history of Morgan Sports Network. I don't even know what inspired you to do this.
All right, I'll tell you. You ready for the history?
Yeah.
All right, those at home, dial in. It's going to be good. It's actually not that good. But what happened is during COVID, of course,
Which, mind you, feels so long ago.
yeah, there were some restrictions on who could come to watch the games. Obviously, Morgan's got a great tradition, as many of the schools in Utah. Great tradition in watching their kids, even if they're not their actual kids, participate in high school athletics. And with that being impossible, a few guys got together and decided they'd stream the game so that folks could watch from home. That first year, the equipment was pretty minimal. Things weren't very sophisticated at all, but it got the job done.
It's like an iPad and stuff kind of thing.
We had some of that, iPad and a single camera and a laptop, and we did what we could. And I think at that point, everyone was kind of wondering, after COVID ended, maybe that'd kind of be the end of it. But it turns out there was great enjoyment from the community to be able to watch. Even when there's not COVID, there's a number of people who are unable to come and watch just due to distance or people, dads or moms traveling for business. Number 16, Jake Hansen with the return. Finds some grass. Breaking. Oh, and broken. Tackled by number 14 of the Wolves. So the second year, Morgan Sports Network expanded and got a little bit more official, gave itself a name, and got a few more of us involved. And we just started doing as many sports as we could,
For sure.
and that's persisted for a few years now. The challenge, of course, is we're limited in people, and so we've been able to recruit students to help us out, and occasionally you, as you filled in here or there today, of course.
Part time.
Yeah, a little harder sometimes to find student help during these road games that are an hour plus away, and when kids are in school, when they need to be driving up. So a little light today, but been able to well, 1 second here. Cade Randall back, looking deep. Put it up, turn around, number. Ooh.
Looks like it was going to number 80. Looks like you're just a little shy on that ball.
Yeah, maybe a little PI in another situation, but that's okay. 3 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. But we are able, with the help of our very generous sponsors, to pay our student staff, and we've been able to upgrade our equipment over the years, which allows things like our instant replay system and more clear sound and more cameras and things like that. Even though the instant replay system is not working today, very frustrating.
You can always replay back in your head, though.
That's right. Remember, pause, rewind on YouTube, built-in replay.
Yeah, because you also store these all on YouTube and stuff too.
We do, so you can go back and watch them later. And interestingly enough, we actually get more views after the game than during the game.
I'm sure, just people probably being busy and stuff.
Or I think it's a lot of the athletes go back and like to watch how the game went from a different perspective.
Do you
Great.
think Oh, go ahead.
Great catch and run there by number 26. Is that 26? Or 20? I don't know. Sorry, guys. It's sometimes hard to see the numbers.
The sun's been also a little harsh on lighting as well.
I think that might have been number 20, Joe McLean. If not, I apologize. If it was, great job, Joe. Joe was a sophomore.
I'm sure a lot of these kids get a lot of value being able to replay and see what they did right and see what they're...
Yeah, they sure do. Yep. Oh, number 84. 84 is... Why do I always forget? I say his name a lot. 84 Ben Russell coming through and getting his hand on that punt. Yeah, I think the kids like to watch. We wish we could cover more of the sports than we do. We struggle because of internet connectivity at some of the venues. We've tried to do some soccer, but there's no internet out on that field. We've tried to use a hotspot and we tried Starlink, that wouldn't do it. Mobile hotspot didn't do it. So it's been a little bit challenging to cover all the sports, but last year we were able to cover over 80 different events, 35 of the girls, and looking deep, number 7. Oh, and just about caught pass coverage there by number 16, Jake Hansen. So we cover most of the sports that we end up covering are the ones where we have proper facilities, so we can do football, volleyball, basketball, wrestling. We've done a little bit of baseball, like I said, a little bit of soccer, although we've had limited success because of the lack of internet. And then we also provide a lot of coverage on social media for the other sports we're not able to get to live. Lots of pictures and scores and results, and that's been fun as well.
That's cool. Well, it's definitely a great service, and I know a lot of people.
Oh, wide open in the field.
27 going down.
It brings it to the halfway mark. Tackled by number 38.
Good run on their part. Right back down to the middle.
Will Reyna. Yeah, that was a great play there by the Wolves to make this drive. Just less than a minute left here on this JV game.
We'll see how the D-line holds it.
And look, see if the Wolves can strike one more time. 13 looking. The flats. He's got a man.
Great coverage.
And that was great coverage by number 44, Bentley Cantwell. Let's go, Bentley. Great job.
Looks like a fumble on that side. Am I incorrect?
So I don't think they're going to count that as a catch. I think they catch that as an incomplete pass.
Okay.
Brings the Morgan offense out on the field for a 1st and 10. No, not the Morgan offense. Morgan, I thought that was a turnover on downs. Of course, that was 1st down and 10.
Uh-oh.
Fumble there. Number 13 just eats it.
10 seconds on the clocks. Might not have enough time.
Looks like we've got number 19, the Italian Job, out playing corner, unless I'm misreading that. And I think that'll bring the end of this game.
Strong win by the Morgan Trojans.
44-7, Trojans victorious in this JV football game on this bright and hot Logan afternoon. Appreciate you tuning in from around the corner or across the globe. Glad that you're able to be here with us today. Apologize if the replay system was broken. We'll see if we can get it ready for the freshman game. Hope you can join us for that. And hopefully you can join us live tomorrow night if you're not in Morgan County. Morgan Sports Network broadcasting the Green Canyon varsity game from home. Appreciate you joining in, and that'll do it from here. Signing out.